Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad that you're here. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to be recognized and how to receive the recognition that you deserve. We're going to talk in more detail about why you feel like you're not being recognized or you're not receiving the recognition that you deserve and why people are treating you the way they do. But before that, I want to introduce myself. My name is Julia, I'm a mindset coach, and here on High Value, I'm talking about all things consciousness, inner healing, self-love, and manifestation, of course. If you're looking for personalized one-on-one support, you can check out the box below to sign up for the coaching waiting list. Alright, and now let's dive into today's topic. Why are you not recognized, and what can you do to be recognized, to be seen for who you are, to be respected? Probably currently what you're feeling or what you're experiencing is that you're feeling misunderstood or not seen, ignored, disrespected, undervalued, and these are all experiences that, of course, you don't deserve them. You don't deserve to be treated that way, and it feels horrible. It feels awful. And I want to start off with, you absolutely don't deserve to be treated that way. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean that this never happens. I got a question on my Instagram account and I was asked, why do I get disrespected, bullied, and not treated well, although I'm a good person? And the thing with this is that people don't necessarily treat you the way that you treat them, but the way that you expect to be treated and the way that you feel that you're going to be treated. So that means that you have some subconscious expectations that you're going to be heard, that you're going to be disrespected, that you're going to be undervalued and not seen, not recognized for who you are. And this expectation, it might be conscious, it might be subconscious, but it's translating into your external reality, and people are picking up on it on a subconscious level, and they are treating you that way because on some level you think that that's how life is going to turn out for you, that's how relationships are going to go. And I know that it is painful, and I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but it's also empowering because the power lies within you. When you shift your belief system and when you shift your energy and when you start to heal this wound within yourself, then your external reality is also going to shift because you're going to start to set the boundaries and to expect to be treated a certain way. You can raise your standards, and that's how you can shift. Now let's dive a little bit deeper on how to shift this experience. First off, you need to start to take a look at the inner wounding that arises. How does it feel for you not to be recognized? And what does this remind you of? Probably there was some hurt in the past, or there was an ongoing hurt in your past, and it was happening over and over and over again, that made you feel a certain way, that made you feel left, abandoned, not seen, not heard, misunderstood, ignored, ghosted. Whatever it is for you, start to become clear on how this feels. You don't necessarily need to go back to the past and understand exactly why this happened. I mean, you can, but that's really not the point. It's not necessary. It's more important for you to start to identify the feelings and start to feel into yourself. And then it's important to start to show up for that part of yourself, because this is the part of you that doesn't feel recognized. And the thing is that you can't outsource the feeling of being seen if you're deeply, deeply in a lack of that. If you're deeply in lack of being recognized, deeply in lack of love, you need to start to show up for yourself. I always say that I don't want to impose any limitation onto anyone, because of course you can create experiences where you are going to be recognized by someone and where you're going to be respected by someone, although you might not have felt that inner wounding. But I wouldn't want you to rely on the external reality or on anyone else to do that for you, because when you start to recognize yourself, then you have a constant source of love, a constant source of recognition, a constant source of abundance within you, and you can start to reparent your inner child. You can start to heal your wounds, and you can start to bring that constant and consistent self-love to yourself, because that's what you're actually craving. You're craving to be seen by yourself. You're craving to be one with yourself, with your own unconditional love, with your own soul, with your own depth, with your own beauty, with your own recognition. That's what you're actually craving. And it's so important to realize that you got everything that you need within yourself. There is some belief that tells you that you need somebody else's validation, and I want you to know that that's really not the case. You do not need that. And when you start to heal that inner wounding, that's when you're also going to feel, I've always been whole, I've always been complete, I've always been worthy. I just put my attention on the people who did not treat me that way because of some wounding, because of some beliefs. But you can start to reverse that. You can start to reprogram that. And to start with spending time with yourself, holding space for the inner wounding. And I'm going to link my emotional healing playlist there because you can start to explore in more depth what exactly is going on with you. And there are inner child meditations in there. There are different ways of how to love yourself and how to heal yourself. So simply check that out if you want to understand more about your inner healing. But the main thing that you need to be doing is you need to be present with yourself, listen to yourself, allow yourself to feel whatever is coming up for you, and start to show up as a loving presence in your life. Start to show up as the person that you would love to be recognized by. Start to recognize yourself. Start to be there for yourself. And the main focus should be on being loving towards yourself. Allowing your emotions to arise. So there's the wounded part of yourself. You're allowing it to be there. And then there's a loving part of yourself. And this part is also there. And it's nurturing the wounded part until this wounded part is starting to align with the energy of love. And until this wounded part feels that it is understood and it is felt and it is important. And it's really important to find the balance for yourself, and you need to try that out for yourself, where you're allowing yourself to express your emotions and feel your emotions, but not let them take over in a way that you're losing yourself. You need to constantly nurture yourself with love and constantly be there for yourself so you can start to entrain in this energy of love. And then the second step that you should be doing after allowing yourself to experience the not so pleasant emotions, nurturing yourself with love and showing up for yourself, the second step is to reprogram your self-concept. And this is also going to help you with not getting lost in the hurt, because I totally want you to feel the emotion and express it and feel it and allow it to come up and to be seen. And at the same time, if you're building a new self-concept, at some point you're not going to have so much wounds coming up anymore, or they're going to come up, but you're going to need less time to actually shift back into your new self-concept. And this new self-concept that you're building is the confident part of you, the part of you who knows that you're loved, who knows that you're recognized, because there's also a part within you that already knows, I am seen, I am recognized, I am respected, I'm innately worthy. And if you strengthen this part of yourself and you're constantly telling yourself that I'm absolutely respected, I am loved, I am seen, I am important, people know that, and I know that, when you're strengthening that part, then you are going to attract experiences that are going to mirror that back to you. You're going to attract situations where people are respecting you, people are seeing you, people are treating you the way that you wish to be treated. So you constantly want to nurture yourself and tell yourself that I am respected, I am seen, I am worthy, I am recognized, I am totally seen, I'm totally understood. And you want to sink into that experience of, yes, I am recognized, yes, I am seen, yes, I am respected. And to make that more potent, so you want to focus mainly on I am seen, I am respected, but then you can also add in affirmations like people respect me, people recognize me, people treat me with respect and with love and with adoration. And you can amp those affirmations up as you go. You can see what's comfortable for you. Anything that makes you feel seen and recognized and understood is totally great to say, and you can amp up these affirmations and make them more potent and more positive. And in time you're going to see that you're going to feel comfortable with saying more positive affirmations, and you're going to feel the truth of that. You're going to feel that, yes, I am seen, I see myself, I am seen by others, I am so worthy and it's obvious, I'm shining. You're going to radiate that energy and it's going to feel so obvious to you that it's naturally going to be reflected back to you by the people in your life. Now, the trick here is to be constantly working on that. Of course, you don't have to do that 24/7, but you need to be consistent with it. You need to keep coming back to this practice. No matter how many times you're going to be triggered, you want to come back to this practice. Make breaks when you feel that it's too much and you need to release some emotion. That's okay. You don't need to do that every day, but you want to build some consistency. The way I do it is that I'm having a daily practice. I'm pretty intuitive about it. I'm working on whatever feels relevant to me in that moment. And sometimes I feel that, or I've been saying affirmations for 7 or 14 days straight, and this particular area of my life feels like it needs a break because it's just a little bit much. And sometimes then I give myself a break from a topic and then I start again after a little break. So you can see what works for you, but keep coming back to it. And unless you have reprogrammed your subconscious mind and you're constantly receiving that feedback from your external reality, I would always keep coming back and re-encouraging myself, because you really, really want to make sure that it sinks in, because this work does work. It just doesn't work if we haven't really gone deep enough or if we haven't really kept up the consistency. So that's why I'm telling you, keep coming back to this work. No matter how many triggers you're experiencing, if you keep coming back to it, you are going to be successful with this work and you're going to reprogram your subconscious mind and your self-concept, and it's just going to feel so amazing. A last tip that I want to give you is that I would really pay attention to opening my heart. And that means connecting with my body, connecting with your body. That means that you're not only saying your affirmations up here, which is, it's not wrong to do that, but it's just not as potent. What I would do is I would regularly connect with my body you can do that by feeling into your body, by feeling into your heart, by spending some time to calm down, by taking a walk. Whatever it is that connects you to yourself, to the present moment, to your heart. You can do my heart meditation. And then I would start to feel into this feeling of worthiness and self-love and recognition, being recognized. Start feeling into it and you're going to experience it in your external reality more often and then consistently. And you totally deserve that. Now, thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below, and I see you in the next video.